Hello everyone, welcome along to what will be the YoruCAR season opener here. It is the Clash here from the Daytona Road Course. As the cars are now just rolling off for their pace lap, we're going to take you through the starting grid for today's 8-lap dash around the World Center of Racing. On pole here is the number 20 Minardi Ford of Giancarlo Minardi. And to his outside will be the number 40 Chip Ganassi Racing Chevrolet of Alex Kippa. Then next it'll be, to his outside will be the 22 of Quinn Houff, Minardi front row lockout. Kippa will be starting third. And then it is the number 48 PS Motorsports machine of Purab Sirivastava. And then in row 3 we will see another PS Motorsports machine, the number 5 of Santi Messi, alongside the number 98 of Jeb Burton for Trackhouse. Row 4 is going to see the number 25 of Andrew Yu for Team 2-Pack, next to the number 9 of Ryan Chilres for PS Motorsports. And then behind them, the part-time number 88 of 7-time NASCAR champion Jimmy Johnson for PS Motorsports, and then the 24 of Davini Rodriguez, also for PS Motorsports. Then behind them, it's the number 46 KP1 Sport Chevrolet of Caleb Lane, next to the number 41 Little Motorsports Toyota of Harrison Burton. Behind them, it's the number 45 of Skylar Taylor for ST Motorsports, and the 23 of Anthony Alfredo, the third Minardi entry. And then we'll see the number 31 of Robbie Gordon for Colleague Racing, and the number 8 of Casey Kane for Matt Star Racing. On the second to last row, we'll see the number 1 of Kaz Gralla for Chip Ganassi Racing, and the number 13 of Hisham Siddiqui for Team Sina. And rounding out the field, we will see the number 26 of Hubab Jawad for Team 2-Pack, and the number 80 of Chase Briscoe for Matt Star Racing. As we head through the bus stop, it's going to be a new dawn here. First YoruCAR race, no points on the line, just bragging rights to be the first winner in the history books. We'll be having the duels on the oval, followed by the big Daytona 500 following after that. But first, these drivers need to take on the less used layout of the World Center of Racing, the Daytona Road Course. So we head off NASCAR turns 3 and 4 and into the final chicane. We'll be getting ready to see the green flag here. All Minardi front row, Giancarlo Minardi to the inside, Quinn Houff to the outside. Here we go. Off the chicane to the start finish line. The green flag is out here in the YoruCAR season. And it's a really bad getaway for Quinn Houff. Giancarlo Minardi is going to be the one who shoots out into the race lead as we head down into turn 1. Alex Kippa's also got a pretty good start there on the inside, that number 40, as Houff swings out wide, so does the 48. Here comes Kippa sending it, Minardi gets caught up, and Jeb Burton is also going to sneak through, I think maybe into second. Minardi versus Burton now into the International Horseshoe. 3 wide here as Quinn Houff really did not get going. He's under pressure now from Santi Messi and Jimmy Johnson, the 2 PS Motorsports cars. One who's also dropped back, the 48, that's Purab Sirivasta. He has not had a good getaway himself, as now Houff doing battle with Jimmy Johnson. Back up front, it's the 40. It is Alex Kippa that is streaking away. Giancarlo Minardi is clear in second. He's stayed ahead of Jeb Burton, as Andrew Yu has now moved into 4th, and that'll be Santi Messi in 5th with Jimmy Johnson up to 6th. And then we'll see Purab Sirivastava and Quinn Houff, the outside pole sitter, doing battle for, I believe that is 7th. As we'll keep it on the battle between the 22 and the 48. Quinn Houff really had a good shot off the qualifying to have a good race, but really did not get going, as here comes Sirivasta into the bus stop for the first time. Houff won't quite, he will get the run, as now Caleb Lane briefly had a look there at Ryan Chilress, but Lane's going to tuck back in line as Chilress may have a look here on the 48. Meanwhile, Siravasta's trying to line up a move on Hauff. Hauff going to go defensive to the outside. That's going to open the door for the 48 on the inside. Side by side as we see more side by side up front. Minardi and Burton once again going at it for the runner-up spot. As we complete lap 1, Alex Kippa's already pulled a nearly 8/10 gap on the field as Burton in deep into turn 1. He's trying to clear Minardi. Has he quite got him? Not quite. Minardi's going to fight back into the International Horseshoe. Can Burton outbreak Minardi? The answer is not quite, but Burton's going to have the preferred line, but now that advantage swings to Minardi as we head toward the kink. Andrew Hughes looking racy in that 25 behind this as Burton's actually lost out big time. He will fall behind Minardi, and now he's going to have to do some defending from you, as Alex Kippa's loving to see this in his rearview mirror. As the field just shrinks behind him. It is Minardi now in second from Burton, followed by you, then Messi, then Johnson, and then it's the 48 of Purab Stava doing some defending from the 9 of Ryan Chilress. Then Caleb Lane currently now rounds out the top 10 as Quinn Hauff has really had a dismal start in that 22. As we look back through the field, it's currently Kaz Gralla that holds the wooden spoon. Chase Briscoe's not having too much of a run himself, so we're going to see a battle here for some of the further back spots. Looked like for a second, yeah, Skylar Taylor got real out of shape there coming through the horseshoe. Now the 45 is going to have to do battle with the 26 of Habib Jawad as heading through the high banks into the chicane. We have some side-by-side here. Andrew Yu versus Santi Messi, pardon, as Giancarlo Minardi and Jeb Burton once again go at each other into the chicane. Once again, does not work out for Jeb Burton. The 98 may be getting frustrated as now he could come under threat from Alex Yu here or Santi Messi, both of them battling each other and also trying to get by Jeb Burton. As Messi's running in deep, he's in the wall. Spinning in the back is the 48, Hauff around as well. And Alfredo's going to pile in. Burton's got damage as well, I think. And there's another car there. The caution is out here. That is the 13 of Hisham Siddiqui. And we have our first caution here of the YoruCAR season as off goes the 26 of Hubab Jawad. They're going to race it back, and it is Alex Kippa who looks like that he has the lead over a wide margin over Giancarlo Minardi, who's pulled a gap to Jeb Burton. As that was Santi Messi who got in the wall that started this whole incident. I wonder if the 5's got a bit of damage. It's definitely got some damage on the side, look at that. And it is unfortunately going to be his teammate, the 48 there, of Purab Sirivasta, who got the short end of the stick. But at least it's not as bad as some of these others. There's the front end damage on the 41 of Harrison Burton, the little motorsports machine, smashed up. Anthony Alfredo's got damage as well, so does the 13 of Hisham Siddiqui. Quinn Hauff also, the outside pole sitter's day is just getting worse and worse. As Alex Kippa rounds the final chicane, and he'll take the caution flag. As your race leader, we're going to look back here to see what happened to bring out our first caution. So it all starts here. This is the 25 of Andrew Yu doing battle with his teammate, the 5 of Santi Messi. He gets it wrong into the wall, and I don't actually think that's related. Purab Sirivasta looks like he just dropped it. Quinn Hauff spun around trying to avoid him, and then you'll see the 41 and the 23 and the 13 all just piled in behind. So definitely not a good start to the season for any of these here. We'll watch on board the 13. We'll get their perspective of this incident. So on board here, coming through, you see the spinner up front. Half goes around as well, and then trying to go through, just nowhere to go. There's the 22 of Half waiting for him. Kaz Gralla in the 2, or in the 1 rather, did a great job to get by that one. As that will bring us to our first caution here of the YoruCAR season. It's this man, Alex Kippa, out front, and we'll bring you back when we're ready to head back racing. We're heading into the final chicane for the last time. Before you head green, you see the pace lights are off. It's Alex Kippa, the race leader, Giancarlo Minardi, Jeb Burton, Santi Messi, and Andrew Yu, the top 5. Single file restart here. Green flag back out in the clash. And as we see, the stripe will have just 3 laps to go. And here comes Jeb Burton, wasting no time at all on the 20 of Giancarlo Minardi. He can maybe make a peek at Kippa, can't quite. But it looks like that this is going to be a good run for Burton. And Minardi, real slow. Minardi slow. Problems on the 20. As battling here, 3 wide, nearly. And oh! The 48's off. The 46 off as well. The 48's off at the International Horseshoe. No caution. No caution as the 20 of Giancarlo Minardi looked slow off that restart, and there was an incident in the back. 46 of Caleb Lane, his good day is done, and that is the 48 of Purab Sirivastava. His day appears to be done as there is no caution thrown. So we'll be looking to maybe get a replay of that incident post-race. As it's Kippa once again streaking away. Jeb Burton doing his best now that he's cleared Minardi to get back at that 40. As Santi Messi now holds 3rd, Andrew Yu 4th, and now it's Jimmy Johnson back on a part-time schedule. He currently sits 5th as there's something wrong with that 20. He is looking real slow, under challenge for a second there by Ryan Childress for the final spot. In the top 5 is Andrew Yu now challenging his teammate Santi Messi. Battle for 3rd. Is he going to pull out? He's going to hold position for now as Jeb Burton starting to get on the back of Kippa as, well, Minardi, he's actually pulling into the pits. So definitely an issue on our pole sitting number 20 of Giancarlo Minardi. All around a terrible day for that Minardi team. So it's the pole sitter Minardi with problems, and then Anthony Alfredo caught up in a wreck, and same with the 3rd Minardi entry of Quinn Houff. As Kippa now under pressure, Burton running it in a bit deep as he tries to put a challenge to this number 40, and that's going to bring in Santi Messi. It doesn't matter he's got damage on that 5 car, he still looks quite fast. As a bit further back now, the other 2 PS Motorsports cars of Andrew Yu and Jimmy Johnson doing battle, as now we got a battle forming a bit further back in this top 10. It's the 8 of Casey Kane, who we've really not talked about, taking on the 9 of Ryan Childress. Oh, Childress running that a bit deep. That's going to open up the inside for Kane. Behind them, it's also the 31 of Robbie Gordon doing battle with the 45 of Skylar Taylor. And even further back, it's the 13 of Hisham Sidquid trying to do his best to recover with that damage. He's battling Anthony Alfredo. As Minardi is back out, and he is, well, in no man's land. That's pretty much the 20 days done. As now, Santi Messi tried to do something with Jeb Burton there. He wants that runner-up spot. Didn't get it, though. It's still Alex Kippa out front as your race leader. Burton probably getting in a bit of draft. Andrew Yu maybe gave his teammate a bit of a nudge. He wants that 3rd place. Is Jimmy Johnson waiting? He's going to maybe also send it in on his teammate. And Santi Messi's going to lose 2 spots in one series of corners there. As he goes from 3rd to 5th. Both his teammates Andrew Yu and Jimmy Johnson giving him no love. And the 5 is down to 5th. As the 24, that's Davini Rodriguez in another PS Motorsports car. He's trying to get in on this top 5 fight. Oh, as Robbie Gordon goes a bit wide there, getting by Skylar Taylor. Taylor's actually a bit slow, as he's now under attack from Habib Jawad. Jawad in the 26 for Team 2-Pack. Their lead car of Andrew Yu is well up the field, as Taylor's going to stay ahead for now. Meanwhile, up front, more battling between the 88 and the 5. Santi Messi's trying to get his 4th place back from his teammate, as once again Alex Kippa starting to streak away. They've really found something with that 40 car at Chip Ganassi, and whatever it was, it did not go to Kaz Grala's number 1, because it is Kippa well out here. Grala's, well, currently behind the damaged 41 of Harrison Burton. So really not a good effort for Grala's. We see that was a bit wide for Ryan Childress in the bus stop, but he's forced Kane out wide. You do not want to be on the high line in the high banks, and that'll lose the 8 chances. Here comes the 24 of Davini Rodriguez on his teammate Santi Messi. Is that damage starting to affect him just a little bit, as now we see Jeb Burton's run it deep. Jeb Burton has run it deep, and coming to the line, it is going to be the 40 of Alex Kippa, as I've completely lost track of laps. It was Alex Kippa that was for the win coming to the line. Andrew Yu is going to come up second. Alex Kippa, your race winner here of the first Budweiser Clash, as Jeb Burton threw it away for second, going to drop to third as you got him in the final chicane. As looks like there's been an incident post-race. Yeah, Ryan Childress has got damage. We'll look at how exactly that happened, but first, we also want to look at what happened with the 48 early on that restart. So we'll bring you some replays here. We're not quite done here from Daytona. So it all started here with Cira Vastava slow out, goes to block Caleb Lane. He's not clear and just gets spun hard into the tire barriers, and that ruined both of their days. As now I want to see what happened post-race. So as everyone's finishing up, there was a stack up somewhere, and I saw Childress with damage. Oh, we need to go forward a lap. So as everyone finished, Alex Kippa the winner, Andrew Yu in second. I'm wondering if Kane was not happy with Childress, because the 9 did push him wide. Oh no, it was a stack up earlier, and Kane did end up dumping Childress, as well as a few others went around. Robbie Gordon, Chase Briscoe among them. So definitely an interesting way to finish out the first YoruCAR race. That has been all from the Daytona Road Course. I hope that you've enjoyed the non-points paying opening round of the YoruCAR season, the Budweiser Clash. Until now, this is Ash Jacobson of ESPN, signing off.